What's up, y'all? Thanks for stopping by the Surge T channel. In this video, I'll be taking a look at the trailer for Charlie's Angels, an upcoming American action comedy film directed by Elizabeth Banks, who also wrote the screenplay from a story by Evan Spiliotopoulos and David Auburn. It is the third installment in the Charlie's Angels film series, which is based on the television series of the same name created by Ivan Goff and Ben Roberts, and also serves as a standalone sequel of both the original series and previous films. The film stars Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, Ella Balinska, Noah Centineo, Sam Claflin, Jaimin Hansu, Elizabeth Banks, and Patrick Stewart. It will be released on November 15, 2019 by Sony Pictures. Don't know what to expect, so let's check it out.
I think women can do anything.
Just because they can doesn't mean they should.
But I have so many talents.
It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender.
I'm just a decoy stud.
That's just the way you make me feel.
Who steals humanitarian aid money?
Outstanding angels.
You have a new client?
Who is she?
I can't sleep at night.
I'm the lead programmer on a product that can revolutionize the power industry, but there is a possibility it can be weaponized.
Elena, we need to go.
Jaimin Hansu.
Now!
You're not a waitress?
No, I'm Jane.
Oh.
Who are you?
I'm Bosley.
Welcome to the Townsend Agency. We exist because traditional law enforcement can't keep up.
I don't like that, boy.
You guys are like lady spies. Jane's former MI6.
Oh God. What did you do to Sven? I compressed his carotid and deoxygenated his brainstem. Well, that sounds painful.
Don't worry, he's gonna wake up.
Unless he doesn't.
Sabina runs the ground game.
See, I know stuff.
Let's get the weapon before it
Oh, that's
becomes
Kristen
the
Stewart.
bad
I didn't
guy's favorite new
recognize her.
toy. Take her to the closet, gear her up.
We're gonna need some wigs, toys,
Feisty.
clothes.
Ah, we're still in the first closet.
There's another closet. Oh, Vince.
Let's just stop the touching. Some of these blows up.
I love phosphorus.
It's my favorite chemical.
Jane, are you flirting with a handsome nerd?
Of course not.
How'd that feel? Because it looked like it felt really good.
That felt nice.
We in it together, but don't call me angel.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie.
No! Hell to the F no. What the hell did I just watch? Was I watching an ad for the, I don't know, the new fall lineup for clothing for women? Was I watching some glorified music video? You look at my face, it was crinkled right here the whole time. I'm like, what was that? I mean, I know it says Charlie's Angels, and then the last part you hear, I guess that they're using John Forsythe, who was the voice behind Charlie in the original series and the original films, or the first films, first two. But it doesn't look anything like that. Oh, and then at the end, you see them with the pose, right? Like, they're so unlikable. Like Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, and the other girl, Ella Balinski. Then I guess Elizabeth Banks made herself, what do you call it? Bosley? Like, Please tell me what was that? I've said that a few times before with trailers, and obviously I know the title, but they don't look like Charlie's Angels to me. I remember seeing the trailer with, Cameron Diaz and Drew Barrymore and Lucy Liu, and that thing got me hyped up. I'm like, damn, this looks good. And they gel together. They look good together. I had to admit, the second film kind of went a little bit too much. It was kind of a little bit too hokey and over the top, but I still liked it. The first one was the best one, of course. And I love those three in those roles, Then part two, they brought, Demi Moore in, and she was great. She turned out to be a villain. At first she was like with them, and then all of a sudden she did a double cross on them, and you see that fight scene with her and Cameron Diaz. And we had Bernie Mac as Bosley in the second one. The first one was from Bill Murray. And this time out they have Elizabeth Banks as Bosley. And that girl made some comment again about women. Now this thing right here is the ultimate girl power movie, Charlie's Angels. I mean, way back in the day before all this craziness with the agendas and all that stuff that's being pushed out there, they were women that were kicking ass. The original series had Farrah Fawcett and Jacqueline Smith, and then they had Cheryl Tiegs and had, Farrah Fawcett only lasted one season, and then they brought in Cheryl Tiegs, and then I think they had another one after her. I remember watching it growing up, and I remember watching it during my pre-teens and stuff like that. I mean, great series. It was, Kate Jackson was another one too. This one, I don't know. It's like, I'm at a loss for words, man. That thing looked like crap. Let's just be honest. It looked like shit. Again, the main focal, point, of course, is the three girls, and then they have Elizabeth Banks put as Bosley. And is this thing woke? I don't know much about this other than the synopsis I read. I didn't want to get too into it because, people say, well, it's a trailer reaction, you know, and then people are going, oh, yeah, how come you don't know anything about it? Well, that's what a trailer reaction is, you motherfuckers. We react to a trailer. We're not supposed to know everything about it. A little bit here, a little bit there, but what, you want us to read the whole, thing? I mean, it's out there, of course, because social media wants us to ruin everything, put everything out there. I mean, I never even knew that this thing was even a thing. I just looked at a couple of scenes from the last two Charlie's Angels. My favorite scenes that I like watching. They didn't even know that there was going to be one coming out, let alone this year, November. Looked like crap. I mean, there's no way that they can fuck this up. It's already women power right there already. There's already three women that are like the ultimate, detective spies, whatever the Charlie's Angels girls are, working for an agency, Townsend agency, right? And the only kind of, any kind of connection or any kind of communication between them and Charlie is through that little speaker box, that little thing, And I think that's what's his name's voice, the late great I just said his name earlier too. Oh, John Forsythe. You know, he was in Dynasty, and he was one of those actors from the golden age of Hollywood. He was able to come back for like the movies, you know, when the movies, you know. But it's like you got a lot of, you know, fans, and you got a lot of high expectations. You know, people even liked the movies, the ones with Drew Barrymore and Lucy Liu and Demi, and well, Demi Moore in this part too. But I was trying to say Drew Barrymore, and Hollywood, you need to stop. Seriously. Luckily, this is about 3 women. You know. Luckily, it wasn't 3 men, and then they decided to change it to women. But like I said, you got it right there. You got it in. It's about 3 women, so you don't have to push no kind of agenda. You just make them look strong, because it is about 3 strong women. You know. But I don't know. Whatever else comes out, I probably won't watch the next trailers. I won't even watch this. I'll just watch the original films and watch the TV series. Like, why? This is one that really, why bring it back? Want to reboot it with younger girls now? You know, or well, they always use young girls, but I mean, you know, yeah, Kristen Stewart and Naomi Scott and Ella Balinski. Ski, whatever her name is. You got Jamin Hansu in there. You got Patrick Stewart. All kinds of just nothingness. Yeah, there's some few action sequences there. You know, flipping guys around and pointing guns in different directions and hanging out a car. And one girl was hanging out of a car and pointing a gun. Ooh. All flash. All flash, but no substance. All just, I don't know. Go back to that question again. What did I just watch? Is it just going to be a glorified, what do you call it? A glorified music video? Or we're going to get some genuine, you know, action? Are the fight scenes going to look good, or are they going to be all static and cut edit and, you know, close-ups of feet and close-ups of hands and all this flashing here and there and stuff? Or is it going to be a straight up, you'll see them fighting? I don't know, man. I don't care that I cussed. You don't like it, you don't watch my videos. If something like this pisses me off, I'm gonna cuss, man. This thing is crap. It's like, what? Why are you going to bring this? You know, Charlie's Angels. Why does it need to be a thing anymore? You know, it's gonna be just as awful as like these other supposed so-called you know, reboots that they're trying. You know, in the past, like what, 10 years, 15 years. You know, I got no hope for that thing, for this thing. You know, there's just, like I said, you watch it and there's no sense of chemistry. There's no sense of, you know, wanting to go along on this adventure with these girls who are working for the Townsend Agency as Charlie's Angels. You know what I mean? It's like, do we care? I don't. It's probably, like I said, the last trailer that I'm gonna, first and last trailer I'm gonna do of this dumb movie. I gave up after, like, you know, Child's Play. I had no intention on watching any more of the trailers. After I watched it was like first 2, wanted to give another chance, another shot. I'm like, fuck this shit, man. I was done with it. I don't care if there's people out there going, oh, the movie's great. Yeah, really? Don't look good to me. Anyway, if you sat through this video and you listened to me ramble on, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, take care.